Are you seeing a lot of misunderstandings and frustration on your team? Do you feel like people aren't communicating very well and don't really understand each other and probably don't understand you as well? Well, in this video, I'm going to share a simple activity that you can do with your team to open up those lines of communication, help people better understand each other, and better understand you as well. Hi, I'm Chris Littlefield. I'm the founder of Beyond Thank You, and I spent over 15 years facilitating dialogues, both cross-border dialogues and international conflict resolution, and helping teams open lines of communication and keep them open. One of the things that most people don't realize is that culture, whether it's our team culture, whether it's our organizational culture, is a conversation. And it gets generated by the things that we talk about and the actions we take each day. And like a path that forms in the woods from constant use, as soon as we stop going down that path, the weeds start to regenerate and the path starts to close. And when teams only talk about their work and just ask each other for things and don't take time to have conversations about how they're working together, then all of a sudden those weeds start to generate and those breakdowns in communication start to happen. So if you're noticing people being frustrated, having short fuses, getting angry at one another, or avoiding each other, then it may be time to step back and have a conversation about how you're working together. Now, a great place to start is by facilitating an activity I created called What You Need to Know About Working With Me. And this is one that I included in my book, 75 Team Activities to Promote Teams, and one that I often use when I'm facilitating team and organizational offsites. Now, the general premise of the activity is to give each person on your team 5 to maybe even 10 minutes to share what it's like to do their job each day, what people often misunderstand about them and their work, and also give them an opportunity to be able to share what they need people to understand to best support them. So here's how you set up and run the exercise. Now, first, you probably want to let people know, hey, next Friday at our team meeting, I'd love to run an exercise to help us better understand how we each work at our best. Then once people come to the meeting, you want to set it up with an introduction. And you may start by introducing the exercise and sharing some ground rules. Okay, and you may say something along the lines of, hey everyone, we spend a lot of time working together, but not much time talking about how we work together. Today, I want to spend our call or our meeting learning to better understand each other and how we work. Each person will have anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to share their responses to the questions. And then after, we can ask clarifying questions to better understand what the person shared. But it's not time to challenge and make them wrong. And was there anybody who'd like to start first? And then you're going to give your people a list of questions. Now here's a list of some of my favorite questions. Now you're going to want to pick 3 to 5 of these, and it's a great idea to be able to send these questions to people ahead of time so they can think about it, or maybe carve out 10 minutes in the beginning of your meeting to give people an opportunity to be able to think through their answers before they go to share. 1, I spend the majority of my time each day, and the person can finish the sentence. The hardest part of my job is what I wish people understood about what it takes to do my job, maybe given other responsibilities. The people I work best with understand the following about me. My problem-solving process is some of the signs that I'm frustrated or working towards it on the phone, email, in person, and what does it look and sound like. The best way to support me when I'm frustrated is the behaviors, actions, and attitudes at work that have me feel the most valued are. What I'm most proud of is, and what I love about my work and my team, and people can finish the sentence. Now, of course, this is more questions you can answer in one meeting. So like I said before, you're going to only pick 3 to 5 of them, but keep these questions on the side and you can use them at future meetings. So maybe you answer 3 in this meeting and then maybe a month later you meet again and then continue the conversation with a couple more of the questions and then of course add your own to the mix. Now, you may not have time if you have a large team to have everybody share, but you can have maybe 2 or 3 people share or pick one person in every meeting to share and then have people ask questions. Now, I get this can feel like a really vulnerable conversation. And over the years, I've watched many really well-intentioned leaders avoid having any conversations about how we're working together because people may get upset, they may get angry, and I don't want to have any conflict on our team. But the problem is when we don't have these conversations, what do we get? We get passive-aggressive conflict on our team. We get drama, we get backstabbing and all the rest. And so when we open up these dialogues and just open up the conversation to happen, what's kind of like when you work out for the first time after a really long time, it hurts right at first. It's uncomfortable, it's awkward, there's silence, but then one person shares. And then the next person shares, and then somebody understands, and then somebody smiles, and then somebody reaches out and said, I didn't even know that about you. And then all of a sudden, those lines of communication open back up. And when we keep them open, we work better together. People have a better experience at work, and more work gets done because people are able to focus on the work and less about navigating the dynamics, the drama, and the pettiness and gossip that they're navigating when people aren't communicating. So I hope you found this video helpful. Give this exercise a try. If you're looking for more activities, check out my book, 75 Team Activities to Promote Teams. Whether you're working remotely or in person, you're going to find a lot of things you can use in that book. And if you want help helping your team open lines of communication, reach out to me at beyondthankyou.com. And of course, check out some of the other videos on this channel. And of course, subscribe and share with other people. So together, we can build cultures where people feel valued and communicate clearly and openly every day. Take care.